Good morning. After a long struggle, because all my things were stolen, I had to start reinvesting into new equipment. But as I'm traveling and I'm still in Cambodia, I just bought a headset which I could find to do the job. Anyhow, let's look at March's trades, the update for March, or the review for March. The last trade was here in February on the FTSE daily breakout system, or trending system at least. Here you can see we had another signal over here by the 3 on this little candle over here, and so I place a buy order on the high, my stop on the low, and of course my target on the 3 risk. As you can see, we entered into the trade over here. The close of this one was below the 161, so I didn't move my stop in. It came down and stopped us out again. The next signal came up over here. This is then on the oops, let me just move away over here. Alright, I know I can still see it there. On the 14th of March. So on the 14th of March, we had another perfect entry signal over here. So once again, I put my buy order on the high of the candle, stop on the low, and of course my target on the 3 risk. And as you can see, we entered. It came up, we had a close above the 161, so the stop went to break-even point. We had a close here above the 261, so the stop loss came to 161, and of course we were stopped out over here. And so we had a small little profit from the 100 to the 161 over there. Now let's go and look up. Yeah, we've got the third entry for March on the 28th of March, right? So this is virtually, I think it would be the last entry for the month. As you can see, once again, buy order on the high, stop on the low, and of course target on the 3. Now we were entered in here, and of course we had a close here on, what is the date over here? The 1st, right? The 1st of April. So you can see this trade over here, as we had a close above the 161. I put my stop loss onto the break-even point. We had a close above 261, stop loss onto 161, and you can see this candle over here ran straight through our target. We made a very healthy profit on this one over here, which virtually cancelled out all the losses on the FTSE so far. Let's go look at the SPX. Here again, where were we? Rider on March. Where? Oops. We'll Rider double click it first. Right, where are we? The 15th of March. Where was February's trade? I think it was over here. Yes, the 12th of February. And as you can see, it ran right through the target over here sometime in the end of February, right? We hit our target. We come along all the way over here on the 15th of March, our first entry. Once again, we put a buy order on the high. We put our stop on the low, target on the 3 risk. As you can see, we were entered over here. We did not have a close above the 161. That was an opening above the 161. It came and it stopped us out of the trade over here. We were just stopped out of the trade. Yeah, we had our next entry. This is now on the 21st of March. Once again, buy order on the high, stop on the low, take profit over there. We were not entered into this trade, and it went all the way along. This candle over here actually, which gave another signal, but this candle actually put you into the trade. Now this is on the 1st of the 4th, so we will continue with this in April's review. Let's go and have a look at the recovery trade. Now for this here, I think I will rather pause the video, otherwise this is going to become a long boring video to watch. So I'll run the back test on it, and then I'll come back to you as soon as the back test is done. While we are waiting for the backtest to finish running, I'd just like to explain to you the spreadsheet calculator that I've made, so I could calculate and see when to increase lots and how safe I can keep the or protect the guy's money. If we look on the Bollinger Band trade, which we will be testing just now, I have changed the take profit to 120 pips. The reason being, it's a quite high frequency trading system, and on 160 pips you could run into quite a high margin very quickly. But by changing that, I had to adapt the amount of lots and when we are increasing the lots. But as you can see, the margin becomes quite high. The good part about it is it closes the one trade before it opens the next trade. So the 450 margin over here, you'll have 450 margin continuously there. After the 12th trade has been put in, you'll be stuck on a 450 margin. The maximum loss that we will occur is at $24 plus the $7 over here, which is, let's say, around about $32 in total. That's the maximum loss that we will acquire if things do go wrong. So, and if it runs correctly, because over here we didn't increase the lots to keep the margin within the $500 range. So we will be losing, let's say on the 11th trade, we will be losing a total of $3, and on the 12th trade, a total of $7. But the maximum loss that we'll be suffering is this one plus that one over there. Now on the recovery trade, where we're going for 160 pip targets, as you can see, the lots is a little bit different to what it is over here. Also, again, I've tried to keep our margin within the $500 range over here, and as you can see, that the total profit or loss that we will be running if things do go wrong is this $18 plus that, just say $2 over there, so it's about $20 again. The maximum profit that we will make on the 12th trade will be $1.90. And I know that the win-lose ratio doesn't sound correctly, but we are looking at the 160 pip targets, and we didn't make our target on the first trade. So the recovery works with a channel, which I'll explain in a later video, and you will see exactly how it works and how it's all put together. But the main thing I'm concerned about is the maximum loss that I will suffer. Unlike other systems where you'll be trading and risking your total account, we've got a fixed stop, we've got a fixed target, and of course, yes, we are increasing our lots as we go along, but we have got a limit to where we will go, and we are limiting our losses. Right, with that said, I'll get back to you as soon as the backtest is finished. Thank you. Right, the backtest is finished running. Let's have a look at it. As you can see, we started up here in January, and it's ran all the way through up to the end of March. We have not had a close of the losing streak yet. As you can see over here, that's why the 160 target actually worries me a little bit. Right, here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 losing trades in a row. Now that really makes me worried a bit, because it is not a nice situation to be in. I will start panicking on my live account. Right, as I said, we have closed off over here. So the last winning trade was over here, what is $48. So it is $48 up on the $1,000 account. What's the date over here? Let's just see. Where was this last winning trade? Was over here. Just move this up again here. So that was on the 19th of the 3rd was the last winning trade. So if you take it, we are $48 up for a period of 3 months. Let me just work out and see over here quickly. What was it? Where are we? Right, let's just see quickly. So we're taking about 48 divided by 1,000 equals me is about almost 5% for the 3 months divided by 3. It gives us around about 1.6% per month growth. It's very low, but it's still acceptable, put it this way. Should you reduce the take profit to 120 pips, this whole picture changes quite a bit. You don't see this 10 losing trades in a row. But anyhow, maybe soon in the near future I will change the take profit on this one over here. Righto, now with that said, let's go back to the close out over here, close out over there. Righto, now we are going to look at the Ichimoku breakout system. This one over here, once again, I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back to you as soon as we have the results. Right, back again with the results of the Ichimoku breakout. By the way, the recovery trade is also based on Ichimoku breakouts, but unlike with the A recovery trade where we had a channel, we were trading the channel. Here we just trade every Ichimoku breakout. As you can see, the last winning trade over here, which is when we closed out at the end of March, so it is still in that trade there, so we cannot work on that one over there. Righto, here is our last profitable trade where the run closed, was the end of February, and we were up on $47. That's on $500. Because of the system, you can trade this one on a $500 if you want to run a high risk, depending on your appetite. Let's go and have a look at it. 47 divided by 500, that gives us about a 9.4% growth over the 3-month period. Let's divide it by the 3 and see. That gives us about just over 3% growth per month, which is very nice. To me, that's acceptable, and that's the type of growth I would also have on my account. Although at this point of time, I am not yet running the Ichimoku breakout on my live account. I'm only still busy testing it. Soon I will be running it on my live account as well, and I'll also be posting the in the descriptions below. I will be posting the links to my FX book. Right, now with that said, let's close this one out again, and we go and look at the Bollinger Bands. Right, the Bollinger Band is of course my favorite one. Right here in the Bollinger Band, version 2. Oops, we must fix that up quickly. Not on the right version. Right up, but anyhow, we're going to put on the I'll run the test, and I will get back to you as soon as it's done. Thank you. Right, I'm back with the results of the Bollinger Band EA, and as you can see, we've been running all the way. I've been running it through all the way. The highest profit, where were we? As over here after the close in March, early March, middle of March, $88. All these rest the run has not yet closed, so you can see this just closed at the end of the month, but the run has not yet closed. So we'll have to wait for that run to close next month. Yeah, $88. Let's just go and see. Over the 3-month period, not bad. 88 divided by 500. That's about 18%. So divided by 3. That gives us about almost a 6% growth every month, which is very nice. I personally like the Bollinger Band trade because it's quite a high frequency trade, and the expectations of it is quite good. With that said, that is the end of the review for March, and let's see if April's review is going to be any better. Thank you very much. Take care and happy trading.